I thank you very much for joining us. We know in the situation of today with the COVID-19 crisis that all our activities are affected by this crisis, and at Sandvik Government we are looking to help our customers, even if the situation is a bit unique. So we are all operating from home office, and we have a constant interest for safety. So we hope that you are all in a safe environment, that you have and you know where the emergency exists, your assembly plant, and all the emergency numbers that you need. As I said, with the COVID-19, we had to arrange our plan. We had planned some conference and customer event in the Middle East area, and because we are all in curfew and stop at home, we have now to seek for new way of communication. This webinar is a great tool to give you the best information about our tools in a safe way. We are using GoToWebinar. This is a tool dedicated for this kind of conference, and you have a panel with functions where you can send some questions to us by using the chat, and you can choose to send chat to organizer and panelist, and then we will be able to see your questions. One important thing, as the time is limited, we will answer the question after the meeting, and we will answer your question by email. Because also you can ask some questions specifically for your activities, and we don't want to disclose this kind of information to anyone else. So that's why we will answer separately. And before we start the conference, I'm asking you that you chat us if you hear us correctly, if the sound is okay, and then please place in the chat function your message, just telling us that everything is okay. And please select organizer and panelist. So I will look to the chat now. So if you can, if some people, at least some of them can. Good. Okay, let's start then. So we will be 4 presenters. For myself, for the introduction, we will have Antonio Tarallo, our industry segment specialist for oil and gas, covering the South Europe area. And Gabriele Guadioli and Mustafa Kassab, the 2 account manager for Middle East, will have also some sessions. So I wish you a great conference. Please ask your question on the chat, and will be nice to have your let's say your feedback about that conference on the chat as well. Thank you very much. And now let's give the presentation to Antonio, who will show some product. Antonio, it's your time. Good.
Hello, good morning. Welcome to this webinar. My name is Antonio Tarallo, and I'm the industry segment specialist for oil and gas in South Europe and Middle East. I was born in 1975 and I'm married, and I have 2 children, 5-year-old twins. I've been working in CoroMill since 2008. I started as project engineer, and in the last period, I doing this industry segment specialist job. Today we will speak about the component solution. Why? Because this is our way of working. So we start from the component, your part to be machined, and we start looking at the raw material. Then we check your machine, then the coupling of your machine. And then only at this point, we start to speak about the tool and eventually, if necessary, the toolpath strategy and our support for your toolpath. And we have several solutions for different components in oil and gas, like valve, tubing hanger, spool body, valve block, mandrel, and OCTG. And today we will see some key features about valve and tubing hanger. Starting with valve, we will see some key features regarding valve seat pocket. And one moment. Okay, valve seat pocket, flange turning, cavity bore, turning retro flanges, and C-ring groove. And we start with SpiroGrooving. SpiroGrooving is our unique method to realize C-ring grooves on non-rotating components. This solution it's both 2 systems. One is the hard part, that is the CoroBore XL, and the other one is the software part, that is the CoroPlus tool part that generate your part program. We have C-rings on many kind of materials, different materials. So steel, austenitic stainless steel, sometimes cladded Inconel, and sometimes solid Inconel and duplex. We have variety of sizes, and the typical surface finish demands is very low roughness, around 1.6 micron. And all this material and all these characteristics are realized with just one solution, that is SpiroGrooving. SpiroGrooving is a modular and flexibility system. We use VCMT insert for size between diameter 30 to 75, and VBMT for size 48 to 289. How it works? It works moving like in a circular spirograph in a taper. You can see here the movement of the circle, that it's a spirograph, and you can see here it's along this taper. We realize this moment to have a light cutting action, and for eliminating problem of chips inside the part. And it's very easy to program this tool. We have this software that allow us to input all the information and have the part program. So in this case, this is just an example. If you have a ring gasket R24, you can put here all the information regarding the groove, and here all the information regarding the material and the parameters. And at the end, the information regarding the machine control. Clicking on export G code, you will have the part program, and that is mainly point on this path. So in this case, we have some example of what can be do. Here we have a solution from our competitor that realized the ring groove with a speed of 187, and we moved it to 300 meters. So a reduction time from 2 minutes to 50 seconds. This is a common situation when you have to realize the ring joint on a cladded surface, and sometimes you have the possibility to use a lathe. So we have this solution that is a customized solution where we have a turning tool with a ceramic insert. And here you can see what happened with the ceramic insert. We have just a difference between a carbide insert with 40 meters in speed, moving to a ceramic insert with 200 meters. So a reduction of 92 in cutting time. Now we move to another key feature, that is the valve seat pocket. The valve seat pocket is the heart of the valve. You can see here, because it's in this area there are tight tolerances, and it's a very critical part. Our solution is to use an optimized head mounted on a silent tools bar. That is, in this case, we have an elliptical silent tools. What is silent tools? I think that almost you knows this, but if you want to go on our website, you can see this video, interesting video of IED China that explore vibration damping system. So silent tools is our system for turning, milling, boring, and drilling to minimize the vibration, utilizing a damper inside. We use this for several benefits: to improve process security, surface finishing, and obviously to reduce the vibration. And how it works? It works with this inside. We have this pre-tunneled damping system that consists of a heavy mass that is supported by rubber spring elements. And this moves to reduce and remove the kinetic energy of the vibration. In the case of valve seat pocket, we have, as I said before, this elliptical shape, because we have to arrive close to the wall. So with this elliptical solution, we can go very close to the wall. And we have an assortment, a standard assortment of several bar, starting from 16 to 40, and several heads, again 1640. But if you need, we can provide you some customized solution or tailored for your necessity. Like in these examples, we have some heads for pull, other for push, and the most interesting, I think, it's push and pull solution that allow you to realize both the seat pockets in one shot, and to have the concentricity because you enter only from one side. Again, moving to another key feature, this is the turning retroflanges. Sometimes you need to go to machine in the retroflanges, and we have this solution. This is a blade with the cartridges. The cartridges mount the RCMT insert, but we have another cartridge with the insert WCMX. And this solution allows us to move, to realize big pocket, like in this case, 90 millimeters of length pocket, with a tool over angle of 128 millimeters. You can see here a speed of 120 meters. And here the results. So this is mainly this is for the roughing operation. And the interesting thing is that, as I said before, this is a special solution, but that we realize in Italy. But in Sweden, they think that it is very interesting. So they are studying and realizing this solution that mount, as we say, as this is the project name. It is pizza insert. You can see here that this insert is a system that fix the insert on the shim So we have no movement of the insert. And this introduction plan is for the end of the 2020. So we will have this blade with this new insert at the end of this year. Now move to the cavity bore. Cavity bore is a key feature that it's very challenging because we have, sorry, we have interrupted cuts because we have cross holes. We have a problem of chip evacuation because we have to enter here down to the bottom. So we have a solution for roughing, semi-finishing, and finishing. Starting from roughing, we have mainly two solutions. One is for the short part of the path, that is the CoroMill 419. And the other one is the CoroMill 319 in the lightweight version that I show you in a moment. So to open the part, starting from the roughing, we use CoroMill 419 because this mill is an high productivity, robust inserts, and allow us to move in helical interpolation, like you can see here, that it's the best solution to open the part. And we can machine stainless steel, duplex, super duplex, and obviously Inconel without problem with this mill. Then after opening, we use this solution that is the lightweight CoroMill 319. That is why lightweight? Because this mill is this body is realized in additive manufacturing. So this is a titanium alloy realized in additive manufacturing that allow us to realize an optimal cutter design to reduce the mass and have a lighter mill. And this mill is mounted on a silent tools bar that reduce vibration, of course, and increase the productivity. So we use this to reach face milling in deep in several components, not only in oil and gas component. We can go more than 4 times D. We have two diameters, 40 and 50 in millimeters, with number inserts 3 and 4, and we have a diameter for inch. And of course, we have these adapters in silent tools adapters, millimeters inch, and this is in HSK. Here you can see the performance. This is just the same on the same material, same hardness. You can see a conventional CoroMill 319 and a lightweight CoroMill 390. What happened? That we can improve the depth from 1.5 to 4.5, so 3 times. So this solution allows us to reduce the vibration and to increase the productivity, plus 200%. Then we move to the semi-finishing operation that is realized with this tool, that is the CoroBore BR30. BR30 is a bore that is optimized for flow bores. We have several numbers of cutting edges, and we have adjustability of up to 10 millimeters. This tool was born for valve body, so it's specific for these key features. And specific are the insert, optimized the geometry for the chip control, geometry designed for small and large cutting depth, optimized grades for ISO P, M, K, S, so for everything, including a cladded Inconel. You can see here, so we have an adjustment of up to 10 millimeters. We have several entry angles, but we recommend as first choice for 84th degree. And here you can see a real example. So we have in this case 8 inserts on undamped assembly. So you can see here that the tool length is 334, so very long, but it's undamped. And you can see the results with 15 meters in speed. We moved the feed from 0.8 to 1.1, and 1.1 is the best solution for the chip, as you can see. Very small, perfect chip. So this is the assortment. What I can show you is that we have several number of cutting edges starting from 4 to 8. It depends from the diameter. And if you have to realize a small diameter than 85 millimeters, we have the CoroBore BR30 with 3 cutting edges. As I said before, we have several inserts to moving from ISO P to ISO S, mainly CVD coating for ISO P MK and PVD coating for ISO S. And then moving to another key features, sometimes you have to turn the part, the cladded Inconel, and we offer you the solution with the ceramic inserts. And we have now some new ceramic insert with the chip breaker. So these inserts were born for aerospace engineering, engine manufacturing, but then we moved to other components in other industry segment for general turning, profiling, and pocketing. And we see that it's a perfect insert because we have a secure, stable machining, and we avoid the chip jamming utilizing this chip breaker on the ceramic. We have different shapes, so CMG, CNMX, as you can see here, SMG. We all with this chip breaker that allow you to remove the chip. And this is a real example on a flange. So in this case, we see the insert in 4335 and in ceramic. So you can see here we move from a speed of 50 meters to a speed of 250 meters with a metal remove rate of 2.5 times, as you can see here. And the chip, it's perfect. It's very small. It's better than with the carbide insert. So better chip control and better surface and better metal remove rate. And here you can see some other example. We have the possibility to mount RNGN insert size 9 to 19 on several. This is customized solution heads with Capto, just to show you that it's possible to do something like this too. Okay, now we move to tubing hanger. Tubing hanger is another component solution that I want to show you. The tubing hanger is, you can see here, the yellow part. It's in the tubing head. So this is attached on the topmost parting of the well. And this component has some characteristics that are very challenging because normally it's realized in steel with Inconel 625 cladded. Sometimes we encounter some solid Inconel 718 parts. Typical properties are the external diameter 380 and the length is more than 1,200 millimeters. This is just an example, the image, but we can have several shapes of this part, this component. The typical machine used is multitask machines that allow us to do some operation that I show you after. So key components, key features on this component are external turning, internal turning, and ceramic milling. And as I said before, the external and internal turning has many machining challenges regarding mainly the interrupted cut, the cross soles. And for this, we have a reduced tool life. For this, we use this solution that is the PrimeTurning. We like to see that this is the biggest innovation in turning since turning. Why we say this? Because this solution allows us to have a new methodology that enable to turn in all direction. You can see here, this is the normal direction of the turning. With the yellow arrow, you can see the new direction that you can do with these tools. So we have a highest metal removal rate and an extraordinary productivity. And we have with this tool, we have a code generator that allow us to produce the right tool path for this tool. But obviously, you can use a CAD/CAM system without problem. This is our solution, the software solution, the PrimeTurning code generator that give us the best tool path. What is PrimeTurning? PrimeTurning, you can see here, we have two different inserts, the A type and B type. The A type is for, you can say, finishing, profiling, and light roughing, while B type is for rough machining. And we have a solution for all the ISO PMS. You can see here some tool holders. So we have axial tool holders, radial tool holders, and as I said before, multitask tool holders. That is the most productivity solution. Coming back to the insert, you can see here the A-type insert, that is the versatile insert with the three 35-degree corners. We have a Viper treatment to have an excellent surface finish. And we have several grades and geometries. What I want to show you that we have the depth of this tool can go from 0.25 to 1.5 millimeters, and we can go and feed 0.2 to 0.5, so very fast. These numbers are for ISO-S, so just to show you. And on B type, the B type it's the stronger stronger insert than E type, high productivity, and you can see here we have a nose radius of 8.8, and the AP is 0.5 to 2 millimeters, and feed goes from 0.3 to 0.7. So we can push a lot with this insert on ISO-S. And its solution is perfect for the internal turning, because now we move the chip from the internal to the external, moving on the other side, on the inside-out direction. This allows us not to create mass of insert inside the part, but mass of chips inside the part, but to move outside the part. And we use this, again, Silent Tools bar that allow us to mount different heads, as you can see here, for A type and B type. So the benefits, as I said before, excellent chip evacuation and chip control, because of the movement outside the part, and vibration free, because we use the dampened solution of Silent Tools. This is an example on a gas turbine shaft. You can see here that, you can see here that we can move from a conventional turning where we have 3 millimeters in feed to 0.8, so more than 2 times, with a metal removal rate 175% and an increasing of to life too. There are several interesting videos on our website that show you how it works, and some demonstrations, some animation on this tool. So I invite you to go to our website on the section PrimeTurning that show you a lot of interesting information on PrimeTurning. And then we move to the ceramic milling. That is another key feature. So the material is cladded Inconel, and we have 2 main operations. One is milling over a hole, you can see here, and milling across hole to open the hole. And we have 2 methods. One is the turn milling, and the other one is the circular ramping. The tool that we use is this tool. That it's a special tool, but it's stored, so you can have this tool like a standard tool. This tool uses RGN 12 for diameter from 50 to 160, RPGN insert for the other diameters. And we use this solution that is turn milling. So for this is perfect the multitask, as I said before, because we mill realizing a curved surface while rotating the workpiece. And with this, we realize cylindrical surface, or we can realize eccentric surface if need on the part. And these are the parameters for this operation. So you can see here a 700 meters in speed. So you can go very, very fast with this solution. And the other one is the circular ramping that is used to open the holes, like in this case. In this case, we have an increase of cutting data. So we have 900 meters. The moment is shown here. That's like say a ramp on a circular path. So today I show you some key features, not all the key features. I think that we have several other information and possibility on other on this component, and we have solution for the other component. So I invite you to go on our website on the section industry solution, oil and gas. So you can see all the solution for the other component that today we can show you, because we have not enough time to show you. But I think that if you go there, you can see a lot of interesting information for this component. So I finished, and I'm going to let Gabriele to speak about the new products for drilling. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Antonio. Just let me open my presentation.
You're welcome.
Okay, I think that everybody can see my screen now. And thank you again to participate to this product presentation. I am Gabriele Gadioli. Here there are some information about myself, but what is important is that you can see my mobile number and also my email address in case of you want to have further information about the products. But this will be anyway sent to all the participants via email, all the information about the presenter and the product. And let's start with the presentation about the drilling products. Okay, please let me introduce the new CoroDrill DS20. It's a new indexable drill that has exceeded the actual limit of application of indexable drills, reaching the 7 times dia depth. This is a short demo that later I will explain you the main characteristics of this product. Just have a look. Into two sub-families, we can say. So for the drills 4 to 5 times dia, if we compare with the existing solution on the market, we can grant a boost of cutting data in a secure process to reduce cost per hole. And for 6 to 7 times dia, we are now offering a solution to create holes that today that could be done only using extendable tip drills or solid carbide drills, but with a cheaper solution. The DS20 is cheaper compared to the existing solutions on the market. Of course, this is applicable when the hole tolerances is not so tight. And to reach this hole depth, what is very important is to underline that is that these drills don't need to use pilot holes, but with an accurate programming, we can create longer holes with a secure process. And this is possible to some important characteristics of this innovative tool that let me show you after that. First, the CoroDrill DS20 has a complete new body design to increase the stiffness of the drill and allows to reach higher cutting data. And this is possible thanks to a new design of each body diameter, then new tolerances and dimensions, plus a new chip flute design and coolant outlets. The chip flutes are completely redesigned to secure a better chip evacuation for both types of chips, created during the drill operation. And in the picture, you can see the difference between the two flute shapes because central and peripheral inserts are creating different chips. And we modified the shape according with this different dimensions and form of the chip. And with DS20, the step technology has been improved, reducing the cutting forces and, in combination of the body stiffness, has made possible to drill longer holes up to 7 times dia. All inserts are redesigned, increasing the thickness and improving the rigidity of the seats. And both inserts are now offering 4 edges and complete new geometry design. 4 edges per insert, which means that it's very cheap compared also to existing solutions that we can find on the market. CoroDrill DS20 are also available with the new MDI coupling design with an excellent runout that can help to reduce the tool inventory. But it's also available with the standard DIN ISO 9766 shank. Actually, CoroDrill DS20 is available in a range from 15 to 40 mm and lengths between 4 to 7 times dia. 7 different grades and 7 different geometries can offer the best solution for every type of material to be machined, and a different combination depending on the material you need to machine. Please visit the specific web page to have more information about this product. Okay, and let me also introduce the new CoroDrill 860 with the GM geometry. The new CoroDrill 860 GM geometry has the target to offer to our dear customers process security through the development of a new grade, new coating, new and innovative fluid design, creating a reliable new drill for short hole applications. At the first sight, we are attracted by the color of the head and the chip flute treatment. But let's see what is hidden in this new drill. This new drill family is intended to have a good and predictable tool for hole making of different materials, with a secure solution that can be used in different applications, reducing stock and tool setup. The typical applications for this drill is general engineering or flexible operations for ISO P, K, M, and H materials. Here are some examples of components of different business segments. Actually, the product portfolio consists in different solutions in a range from 3 to 16 millimeter with single diameter, or 3 to 14 millimeter for double diameters. The coolant can be internal or external. Plus, we can offer tailor-made solutions for specific applications. And this is the link. Please visit the specific web page to have more information about this product. Again, you just need to type 860 GM in the searching box and you can have all information about this product. And now, the CoroDrill 860 SM geometry, specifically designed and developed for ISO S material, for heat-resistant superalloys. The CoroDrill 860 SM has been developed to machine heat-resistant superalloys like titanium or Inconel, and the last one is quite common in the oil and gas industries today. The main characteristics of this tool are the specific angles and coating, created with the target to offer a secure process machining tough materials like ISO S family. Who is working on this type of material knows that is very critical of the whole making of heat-resistant superalloys materials. And these are the typical application: outer combusting casing, turbine disc with a scalp feature, aerospace titanium blisk, or oil and gas components. Here we can see the valve that Antonio presented before. Today, the assortment is from 3 to 16 millimeter diameters and 2 to 5 times dia. Only with internal coolant, because it's necessary and mandatory to use internal coolant when you are machining ISO S material. As an option, we can offer also tailor-made solution with different diameters and lengths. Then again, for more information, you just need to type this link or to type CoroDrill 860 SM in the searching box. Thank you. And now it's time to change the presentation. I will let you, Mustafa, to present the other products.
Hello, everybody, and thank you, Gabriele. And thank you for joining our webinar. And I hope everybody is safe, and I wish healthy days. And this is short about myself. I'm an account manager. I've been working for 14 years for Sandvik Coromant, and I'm married and I have one daughter. Yes, today I will introduce you 3 milling concepts. These are very recent milling concepts, and they are very useful in oil and gas segment. And I start with CoroMill 745, and this is a surface milling cutter, and for high productivity and for low cost per cutting edge. And here you see a single-sided milling concept, and insert positively tilted. So this type of insert positioning in this new concept is transformed to a double-sided concept, as you can see, in order to achieve also same cutting action, so which is the light cutting action. And what is the benefit in this concept is we have double-sided inserts, and totally 7 plus 7, 14 cutting edge, and a low cost per cutting edge. And it is a robust design, and it is a very productive cutter. So, and also with the low cutting forces. We have two different cutter in this concept. One is for conventional milling applications, surface milling applications with 42-degree entering angle. The other one is for high feed milling applications, surface milling applications with 25-degree entering angle. And you have high feed milling opportunity with this 14-edged insert, which is really unique in the market. And here you see the details, a bit more details with CoroMill 745, 42-degree angle, approaching angle. So the maximum depth of cut, you can go up to 5.2. And with CoroMill 725, with 25-degree approaching angle, so the depth of cut maximum is 2.8. Yes, in this concept, we have a large variety of grades and geometries based on the application, roughing, medium, and also finishing. Up to a level, it is possible to do finishing with this cutter. And we have grades for materials, steel and stainless steel, cast iron, and superalloys. It is for Inconel and also for titanium, similar materials in this family. So when it comes to the positioning of this concept, and with CoroMill 745, you can go up to 5.2 and feed 0.4. And with CoroMill 725, it's for high feed milling, and you can go up to 0.9, which is really productive, and with depth of cut 2.8. So sometimes you don't have big material on the surface, so it is better to use 725 with higher feed opportunity. So, so when you have this kind of opportunity, we can discuss and decide the best solution for you. Of course, we always recommend you to use Torx key, and the clamping torque is 12 Newton meter for this tool. Insert is really big and robust, so the screw is metric 8. It's a very strong tool. So the next concept is CoroMill 415. And this is a concept where you can choose first in small pockets and slots, because also in oil and gas segment, we have seen a lot of application with slots, with pockets, also the surfaces with the congested areas. So, and this tool is smallest diameter is 13 and the biggest is 32. Therefore, in these kind of applications, it allows us high productivity, and it's possible to use with the long overhangs, and we can do plunge application. Also suitable for all materials, and eye-lock insert tip, which I will explain later. So this concept, with this concept, we can do face milling, we can ramp, we can do helical interpolation. This is very important for hole making, also for pocketing, and plunging. So it's a very versatile tool. And of course, we use this tool for roughing application. Eye-lock tip seat, as you can see here, the insert insert seat is not flat, so it is matching the bottom of insert, and therefore it allows us a very stable insert clamping and stable application. We have two different insert size. One is IC05 and the other one is IC07. IC05 is up to diameter 20, and from 25 we have opportunity to use bigger insert, and the insert has 4 cutting edge, which allows us a very low cost insert application, and also productivity. And the couplings, we have cylindrical shank. We have also threaded shanks, which is EH. It is a Sandvik Coromant concept, and the other one is metric type threaded coupling. And these tools are with internal coolant, and this is good for chip evacuation in the pocketing applications, and temperature control. So we have a large variety of grades, which allows us to use it in almost all materials. Yes, you see here the details, some details about the cutter. So this cutter has an approach angle 15 degree, and due to this, we can go at higher feeds. And depth of cut is, you can see here, 0.85 with small size inserts, 0.5, and with bigger size insert is with 1.2, which is really good. And in the plunge application, and radial steps with size 5 insert, 3 mm, and with 0.7 insert, it is 4.5. You see here the EH coupling, which is threaded Sandvik Coromant concept, threaded coupling, and we recommend you this type of tools for flexibility. You can use many different kind of shanks, and we have carbide shanks, we have heavy metal shanks, we have steel shanks. Depending on the application, you can use. As I already explained, and we have minimum diameter is 13 outer dia, and maximum is 32. Yes, therefore this is a very productive tool for slots and pockets. So when it comes to positioning of this tool, is, as you can see, up to dia 32, sorry, and depth of cut 1.2 with 0.7 insert, and 0.85 with a smaller insert. Yes, this is the end of the slide for CoroMill 415, and the next concept is CoroMill Plura, and this is a solid carbide end mill concept, and it is high feed side milling solution. So what is high feed milling application? High feed milling application is where we have high axial depth of cut and small radial depth of cut. Of course, for this kind of application, you need to have a dedicated end mill, dedicated holder, stability unit. Also, a good programming will be very beneficial. So, thanks to this kind of application, we have a very small contact time, and this is allowing us to get very high tool life. Also, it's allowing us to do a productive milling using the length of the flute. And how to apply this method? We can apply this through trachoidal milling, making slotting like this, and or trachoidal milling with wide grooves. If it is a linear surface, just we can do side milling, conventional side milling. And trachoidal, this method is a slicing method. So in this method, it is very important to have constant radial depth of cut, which we call it HX, which is a maximum chip thickness. So you need to use, I recommend you to use a CAM software to have this constant radial engagement. So there are several CAM softwares and companies, suppliers, and these are some of them who can give a very good result in this application. Yes. So what is the technical feature of the tool? So how the tool can perform this application? Actually, there are some features, details in the cutter. So the first one is variable angular pitch. As you see here in the axial section, these pitches angles are not the same. So this is allowing us chatter-free application. It is reducing the vibrations. And we recommend when you do this application, maximum radial engagement is 0.25 of the cutting diameter. But we get a very good result with around 10% of the cutter diameter. This is the recommendation. And we also, this cutter also has a conical shape in the core. So this is allowing a robust cutter body. So it is also giving a resistance to cutter against bending. So due to this cone shape, we have larger cutting flute in the bottom. This is what we need in the bottom side, and in the upper side we have less cheap room, but it is okay for the application. So with this application, we get small chips, we get smooth cutting, and I highly recommend you to use a hydraulic chuck or similar chucks with high clamping force and with a low runout, around 5 microns. Yes, and thank you for listening to me. And this is the last slide I want to show you. This is our assortment. And these are the families of solid carbide end mills. And we have 2 times end mills with 2 times of the cutting diameter APMX, 3 times and 4 times. And these are the bold ones are the first choice. So we will help you to choose the best one for your application. And these end mills, as you can see here, we have grades for steel, stainless steel, cast iron, and super alloys. Inconel and titanium, we have very dedicated end mills for titanium. It really performs very well. Yes, this is the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening to me, and I would like to give the presentation to Antonio for closing. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Mustafa. So, do you have some question? I hope that you use the part to put this question, the tab to use this question, because we recorded the question and we will answer it to you next week. And we recorded everything of this webinar, so we'll send you next week this email where you can see the webinar recording file, so you can see again, or you can check something if we had some problem with audio and video during this webinar. In any case, you can contact us without problem. If you have any other question or requests, you can contact all our team without problem. So I want to say to you, thank you for your attention, and I hope that we will give you more support and will help you in the future. as much as possible. Thank you. Bye.